bad boy.
Actually, I don't know about the audio quality, but I tested it a couple times. I think the mics are really bumped. I think there's some kind of issue with it.
Speak of the storm, you got it going on.
Yeah. It is a lot of technology shit. Hi, cheers.
You're gonna sit next to me.
Yeah, well, it's an interview.
Interview.
It's an interview, yeah, we're talking to each other, so cheers. Whole thing?
Did you say whole thing?
And you said something for
That's a problem with young people.
We don't know what the whole thing means. We don't know what that means. Hi.
Another hour. Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm pretty good, actually. You're rich and you're from New York City, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Is that wrong?
Yes, I am.
More or less.
From New York City,
Right.
from Brooklyn.
No, that's cool. Can I ask you like something really personal, just right off the bat?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
52.
Meaning, when were you living in Brooklyn? Like you were born in Brooklyn?
I was born in Brooklyn. I lived there 6 years. Then I moved to Staten Island.
Okay.
Lived there till
Also
I
New
was
York.
21. Then fly to Taiwan.
Oh, 21 when you came to Taiwan. So you've been here ever since. More or less. With some details we'll get into in just a moment. Super general questions. I feel like getting ripped out of this. What was growing up in 52 years ago in New York City like?
It's a shithole.
Real? Wait, Staten Island and Brooklyn, everything in between, or?
It was all.
Because like,
Actually-
New York is really rich here, right? Like it's like we're one of the most expensive cities in
It's
America.
spectacular. I lived in Staten Island, it's the whitest place in the world.
Okay,
It was Italian people, which my heritage
Italian.
is,
Can I
and
ask,
Jewish
are you
people.
like some generation or just American Italian?
American type.
Okay, you're not like your
Third
grandparents.
generation. My grandparents were from Italy.
Something like that. Okay. So you can say like second generation, third generation.
I would say third. Grandparents.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Interviewing problems.
Okay.
Okay.
Counting. It's so much fun. There you go. The generation is done. You're not from New Jersey. I was born in New Jersey. It's this is big one. Yeah, go ahead. Make it happen. Just think of some kind of stuff. Fine, he's from New York. It doesn't matter. There's some kind of a thing about like New York and Italy and some. I mean, Italian people, New Jersey, kind of thing. I don't know. Taxes.
Gangsters.
Gangsters. That's what I was trying to get at. Like, I'm not saying mafia, but I'm saying mob. I'm saying whatever. Numbers, drugs, whatever.
My brother's friend, who they never knew, got arrested. His father got arrested. He was a soldier.
Is that a fair stereotype? Is that a fair stereotype? At least then, fair stereotype. Like a lot of Italians maybe involved in some kind of
The block I lived on, 2 guys went away for 100 years
for
racketeering.
Wow, that's not murdering people. Racket? Oh,
Say,
okay.
Giuliani.
It's just that, like, you're in the gang, you're in the mafia, like, you're in the mob. Is that what that
Racketeering was Giuliani, the mayor of New York, came with the idea. And if you are working with other people at the same time, doing nefarious things, they call it racketeering.
So just the catch-all for you're in a gang.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, like
Pretty much.
trying to put you away, even because you can't pin crimes on people. It's really, really hard, right? So you're racketeering.
But they couldn't do that before this law. Before that,
Before they had to pin you for a specific thing at a time with
then
witnesses
they came
and
out with
blah,
the
blah, blah.
racketeering law. Then they got everybody.
Nice. Look, Giuliani. Maybe not.
You know Giuliani now? Now he's a holy good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he came into my attention because he was the mayor at 9/11. He was the mayor then, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he
Before
was.
that. No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
Who was the mayor? 9/11. Who was the mayor?
He congratulated the mayor at 9/11. It was,
Not Giuliani.
I'm a little bit old. I can admit
Fine.
it.
We don't have to do fact checking. Hey, fact checker, can you check it?
Koch. It could have been Koch.
Koch, okay.
No.
Pretty sure it's Giuliani. I'm pretty sure.
You might be right.
I don't know how I would even know about him otherwise. Like,
You might be right.
That's why the name means something to me. That's like why it means anything to me. You know, because I was a kid, 9/11 happened.
You might be right about
I
that.
don't know. Cool. So you moved to Taiwan when you were 21. Do you remember what were your first impressions of Taiwan? And this was a number of years ago. This was 30,
A number of years
30,
ago.
30 almost 30 years ago. Not quite. Almost 30
Pretty
years
much,
ago.
yeah.
About 30 years ago. Yeah. 30 years ago. 30 years ago.
Absolutely beautiful. I came here, so I came two white guys with two Chinese guys, not in a prejudiced way. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Okay.
So we went to visit one guy's grandmother, right?
You mean you came as a group? Or you mean the four of you landed
The
here?
one guy left Taiwan when he was 3. And he had never been back. So we all decided, let's go.
Oh, cool. So
And-
you're going with your friends to Taiwan.
And the two, me and my other friend, the white guy, we've been here ever since. But the beautiful
You're
part
still here. You're still here, yeah?
Still here, right?
Oh,
to this
dope.
day. But the beautiful part was
Shout out to, what's his name?
John.
Shout out to John.
John Dalton.
What's
Hello,
up?
motherfucker.
What's up?
It's amazing. We go to the bar, right?
Yeah.
And there's a line. This was right after they used to have martial law here. So I was 2 years after martial law.
Okay.
And
When they had the like curfews and shit like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was 1987. I was 89, right? So we go to the bar, pub. There's a line out the block to get in. I think
Where was this club? You remember? Like in the city?
I know exactly where it was.
Okay.
I never went there.
Okay, for real. Okay.
Lin Sun Beilu, I know exactly.
Oh,
where it
Lee Sun Beilu. Club. Like a club or like a club? Like a
was. No,
club.
I'm dancing, dancing.
Okay. A discotheque.
Discotheque.
As you might put it.
So I go there and I don't have to wait online. The line is literally out the door. It's going to take an hour and a half to get in. All I have to be is wait. And I go in, I
You
pay
don't
nothing. No pay, no wait online.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I-
you mean you just go to the front to pay?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
And then go in.
Okay.
And then there are beautiful Chinese girls there.
Okay.
All right. Then I meet my wife and that's the story.
Well, when did you meet your wife? Like how many years into being here? Do you remember? Was that a
4 months.
Oh, 4 months for real?
Maybe 1 month.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Like right off the bat.
She was 15.
Wow.
That's the video.
You were 21.
I was a Paris fan. Come
You were
on.
21. It's
This
fine,
back in the
it's fine,
day.
it's okay.
It was no
It's back in the
longer-
80s, 21. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Cool. You could have sex with a 15-year-old. That's not fine.
I think the age of consent now is 16, which you still shouldn't do, but that's the law.
We might have a disagreement on that.
We might. Cheers.
You okay?
Do I seem okay?
No, you don't.
Yeah. Better stop drinking.
You're an interviewer.
Better stop drinking.
Why did you drink a little bit?
How was China? How was Taiwan changed the last 30 years? That's a long time. A lot of changes. I probably could have asked you at like every 5-year interval how's it changing.
Nah,
Okay, let me
it's
talk
not
for an hour.
that.
No? Is there a lot? Does a lot stay the same, or does some things stay the same?
The people are exactly the same. But the amount of foreigners that have come in, it's just ridiculous.
Like now, if you're white, that doesn't give you entrance to a club.
No, it
Do
doesn't.
you get free drinks also? Back in the day, free drinks for
Yeah.
me? Okay. Sorry, stupid question. Of course.
But the part that I don't like, which is a little bit prejudiced, is if you come to Taiwan, right?
Yeah.
You got 100 people.
Yeah.
One is an asshole. If you're from New York, 10 loves an asshole.
Of foreigners.
Of course.
And then you get a bad rap out of
So
those
if
people.
all the foreigners come here, and you know what I mean? I'd rather have them not here.
Don't you think that's the reason we have most stereotypes though? Most like prejudice against people is because of a few people out of a lot. I mean, okay, not for everything, right? So, Italians in the mob. Like, it's not a lot of them, it's a couple of them. It's a couple.
Fair, that's fair. But actually, if you're going to look at Asia compared to America,
Yeah.
this country is so deeply nice. And the people
Yeah.
will help you all the time. Just
Yep.
time and time again. I can tell you story after story.
There's a meme online. It's like a really common meme people post about like you're a foreigner and you lose anything. You lose your phone, you lose your wallet or something, and then you just say, oh, I live in Taiwan, and then you just take a deep breath and it's all fine because you know you're gonna get it back at some point.
I lost my wallet in the red light district, right? I left it in, I went to like a 7-Eleven place,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Then I went out, then I realized, oh shit, I don't have my wallet. Go back, it's right there. Nobody touch it.
Okay.
And anyway,
Okay.
go to New York and see how long you've got the wallet.
Yeah, maybe minutes or seconds if you're
Seconds.
lucky. Yeah. I
And the
remember
people are still beautiful like this. They really are.
in the same way, like that. In the same way, people are gonna help you, like to the end of the earth. They're gonna help you, whatever. And so about foreigners, how does that relate? Especially about asshole foreigners.
It just relates in the fact that the the amount of assholes per capita
Yeah.
compared to foreigners to Taiwan people is just different. There's
Because,
no way around it. It's a
because
fact.
if you were a really asshole Taiwanese person and you came to New York, no one's gonna notice. No one's even gonna.
There's a lot of assholes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean no one's gonna notice. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything about Taiwan people at all.
Wonderful town. That's why they're all flying here, coming here in droves. They're here. This place is wonderful.
And it
There's
does,
a lot of nice
It
ones.
does
I
open the
don't want
door.
to say they're not nice, but
Yeah,
you know, that BU, that's Chinese.
Okay.
The average amount of asshole per capita.
This is asshole math.
Yeah, exactly. Very-
Asshole fractions right now.
very
And
accurate.
do you think it gives foreigners who are maybe young and lost and alcoholic like a window to a
What are you gonna say, alcohol? Wait, alcohol.
Just why not? You know, throw that in. You know, do you think it gives them a window to abuse the country in some ways?
A window for youth.
Does it?
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Okay.
No, in any way, I don't think that.
Okay.
Anyway, seriously, I just think that it's spoiling for the, you know, they're starting to see that, wait a minute, the foreign people, there's a lot more assholes than what there are here. Before they didn't know that, because there were
That's
fewer
the
foreigners.
you,
It's
you,
mad.
you don't get to see them so much. You
It's
don't-
mad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
simple
yeah.
mad.
Yeah. Have you ever been an asshole foreigner in Taiwan?
No comment.
Pleasant and beautiful to the bone. You moved to China a few years ago, yeah?
That's it.
Can I ask why? I don't think this microphone is working, by the way. I think this is bullshit microphone, but I hope you hear us anyway.
The market, I owned the school here for 20 years.
You own a school, for real?
Yeah, for 20 years.
This is
And
why. This is the major reason I love doing these interviews. I find out so much shit about people. I don't ask these kind of questions.
And I made a lot of money. It was great. And then the market is drying up because they're having fewer and fewer children, and foreigners are coming here more and more.
I think there's like a kind of a negative growth rate here about like the population, right? Like,
I think it's the second lowest in the world.
yeah, people are having like less than a kid. Well, not less than 2 kids per person, but I think a lot less.
Lower than that.
Oh, wait.
So a lot of schools are closing, even the regular schools, not the what I'm doing after school.
Like schools, like
School
elementary
schools.
schools,
Yeah,
middle schools,
they're
like public
closing.
schools.
So, and then on top of that, you have all these foreigners coming in.
Yeah.
Which, all right. A lot of them are good teachers. Can't say anything.
Yeah.
So the market is not there.
But this is even something I saw when I first came here trying to get a job. I thought, because in China you can do this, or let's say in countries that have more demand. I had a job offer. I said, okay, great, that's solid, that's good. But then I said, I'm gonna go look what's out there. And I went like on a big major street downtown. I was going door to door to just
Where is
hand
this?
my resume.
This is how?
In Taipei. This was 3 years ago in Taipei.
Okay.
And you know, in China, you'd be like welcome with open arms. People would be taking pictures, getting your WeChat, giving you hot water or whatever. You know, they'd be welcoming and interested. You know, here I was mostly turned away. Here mostly it would be like old ladies like, please like go away. You know, something like that. A few people would give me like they'd sit down and talk to me at some smaller schools. You know, they wanted to talk a little bit, but definitely nothing amazing.
Because they already have a
saturated
wealth.
market.
They
Yeah.
have a wealth. It's saturated. Exactly. It's a saturated market. So they're not that curious anymore as they were years ago. So, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure. And just about having less kids because being a teacher is about kids. That's the customer demand at the end of the day.
Exactly. There's not much
Kids,
to do
number
about
of
that.
kids. Yeah, definitely. Nothing you can do about
But in
that.
China, they just opened up the policy of having a second kid. Everywhere you walk in China, it's just 1-year-old, 2-year-old. I mean, everywhere.
Are people doing that? Are people having a second kid?
Unbelievable.
For real? Okay, they're
You
capitalizing.
go to the department store. It's all little kids
You want me
everywhere.
to change just a little bit? We see you a bit more.
Sure, yeah, do it. Yeah, perfect.
It's a French friend.
Thank you. Say hi,
Actually,
David. Say hi.
Hi.
My French lover. I love him. Good.
Good lover. I don't have
Another tree.
a little bit weird. A little bit rude. Weird and rude. Both. Whole thing?
What?
How big?
That's Chinese, right? I think it is, yeah.
Cool. You moved to China recently, a few years ago. Pretty recently, actually. Pretty recently. Had you visited before?
I went for a week
Okay.
when a group of Taiwan guys wanted to open a school, so I
Okay.
had no idea. I went for a week first to check it out.
Okay,
And
well,
that's
where did you go on that visit?
yeah,
By the way, a week is nothing. In the biggest country in the world, that's
but
nothing.
the area where I was going to stay, so I got
Okay.
there.
What Dongmen?
Dongguan.
Dongguan.
But an interesting part about that, actually, if you really want to know, is here, there are a lot of bad shit about China.
Yeah.
And I always thought they are the enemy, right? Which I
Sure,
was.
yeah.
And so I was very hesitant to go, you know?
Okay. Because Taiwan trying to have so much political,
Exactly.
just bullshit and
But
no
a lot of it
history.
is propaganda on the news.
Would you say from both sides?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I went-
There's some differences, but the government and the propaganda build those differences up into this huge, like, spiritual battle.
The government over there is communist. There's nothing to say.
Yeah.
They do whatever they want, whenever they want.
True.
But, you know, if you're white, you want to go over there,
Fine, you can do it.
it's fine.
Would you say China is still pretty open to, let's say, white guys, white girls who want to go over and be teachers or to hang out?
Yeah.
Still pretty open for that?
They're over.
Okay.
Because they need it. Not that many people want to go there because the normal American person is going to think it's a communist country.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
Once again, because of propaganda. But
in for all fairness,
yeah,
there's reasons behind that. Right?
for sure.
They can fuck with you in any way if they want to.
If they want to, they can do it.
I'm in the south, not in the north. The north and the south right now is a huge difference.
Really? You mean about that, like, kind of authoritarian and, like, control over people? Is
Yeah.
it different?
They're-
North and South is different?
In the north now, like Beijing, places like this, right?
Yeah.
The police are going to schools all the time and fucking with the new foreigner who come over here.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Do you think is that because they're right in the heart of the politics? So, like, things spread out from there, like, really powerfully?
I think it has a lot to do with Trump. What's going on now?
Okay.
Beijing is the center of the universe there.
Yeah.
But where I am in the south, they really
It's also
They don't talk about this anymore.
Dongguan is pretty small, right? Like 8 million people, or 10 million. Pretty small. It's probably like
compared to China.
yeah, like probably not top 20 cities. Maybe
Something like that.
Definitely top 50. I mean, I think if Taipei at 2.5 million, I looked at this one time. If Taipei were in China, it would be number like 50 something. Number
It'd
50
be in the
something.
middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Like that. 2.5 is
Pretty
just
much.
it's a town. It's a town. It's a big town.
But the people I am from, they're not cool.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say.
Have you so about this, about like having problems with like the police, government, anything like this? Have you ever had any issues?
No, zero. Nothing. Cool. It was all cool.
I think for me, I lived there for 3 years as well, and same amount of issues, zero. One time
Where did you live? Where did you live?
Guangzhou, right next door.
Oh, you live right? Okay.
Yeah, next door. Yeah,
You
it's,
live south.
it's on the same subway.
Yeah,
You know, 30
yeah.
minutes on the subway.
Yeah.
So the one thing I had, like, I overstayed my visa. That's my fault, not their fault. That's my fault.
But you got away with it. They give you a break.
I got no. They were. I mean, they like take you to like a waiting room and like like kind of like give you the silent treatment,
Yeah.
scare you a little bit, for 30 minutes, and then they let you go, which they should. It's the.
But that's your fault. It's not
That's
their
my
fault.
fault. It's not
Exactly.
their fault.
So
It's- yeah.
that's okay.
And I guess I guess anyone would have much worse problems in America. I think even about as simple of a thing, you'd have much worse problems
Look
in
at
the
the
States.
state of what's happening in the States. It's fucking horrifying. What they do to the immigrants, though.
Yeah.
I'm not
Really
political,
fucked
but
can see
I have
where-
a lot of thoughts about this, but we don't have time to talk about all that.
Yeah, this is a short bar interview, but indeed. I would say like this minimum. I'm a U.S. citizen, born and raised. I don't have really any connection to any other place except like I lived in China, Taiwan, New Jersey. But when I go to U.S. immigration control, I'm scared every time.
And they're
Every
nice.
time.
Are they nice?
Every single time.
They're not nice.
Every single
They're not
time.
nice.
They're dicks every time about everything.
And why is that? Yep. When you come here, they smile, they talk to you,
They're really nice.
fucking
But I'll also say
They're
China
fucking
too.
crazy.
Maybe they're a bit more serious. I mean, it's a bigger place, but I've never had any problem.
No.
They're always
But
fine.
they're not
always
so
fine.
nice in China. I know. But they're not like
They're not like no.
grilling you like,
No.
"Yo, who are you? What the fuck? It's terrible.
And another big thing is like this idea about like what is authoritarianism? Like what is this kind of thing that we in the States are trying to avoid, let's say?
Oh, that's deeper thought.
Okay, it's a big thing, it's a big thing. But I will say this. When you want to travel somewhere, and you have to be kind of sexually molested in order to travel there, I'd say that's pretty not cool. And that's par for the course in U.S. airports.
I like to be sexually molested sometimes. That's
Depends on. Like I had my first encounter like on the my last trip this summer. It was just from here to Hong Kong to LA to Miami, and at each stop in Hong Kong. So I think my ticket was flagged. I'm like a white guy shopping for myself and abroad a little bit. I think they just flag your ticket at some point. You're hit at every checkpoint like as like a potential blah blah blah. I don't know. But
you were flagged that way.
I was flagged. I'm traveling by myself, white guy, whatever, young, you know, the kind of person who would. I'm the profile.
Pedophile comes to mind, but okay, I'm not into that.
It used to be like Muslim people. They were kind of like more flagged. I really think like it.
They got the shit.
Yeah,
No,
no.
the white people get the shit.
Well, I mean, but statistically, it's fair though. Like, who causes the shit is the white guy. We cause the shit. Like,
absolutely.
It's like the
So
young
if you want to
single
go
white
profile,
guys.
that's
Do it. At least do it right. At least profile
I
correctly.
can't say anything about this.
So Hong Kong, what did profile look like? It looked like I checked in at the gate and they said, hey, we need to do extra steps. And they did a bomb thing on my fingers and looked in my bag, and then on your way.
It's just a little
Make sure you don't have a bomb. That's good. I appreciate that.
wrong
That's
with
nice.
that?
Nice. Don't have a bomb on the plane. That's a good thing. Okay, fine. LA and Miami, exactly the same. Like each one of them had two separate people do two separate full pat down.
Hard to say that.
That's
But it's hard to
for
say
me.
because you got to look at the other aspect.
Okay, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to.
They're trying to protect the country.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I give them a little pass. All right.
Yes. Fine.
A
For
little
the
bit,
idea.
yeah.
For the idea.
The idea,
Except when you look at TSA actual records, which is how many terrorist attacks have they stopped?
No, I agree.
This many have they stopped.
We are on the same team,
Okay.
but look at the
And
other
when
aspect.
people try to sneak shit through,
Look at the
they
other
let
way.
like 70% of the stuff through. Even when people hide like a knife, even with 70% of the shit.
I try to look at the big picture and not be offended.
Okay, I am offended. I'm deeply offended every time.
Well, I can't say I disagree with it.
Okay. Well, what's the broad picture?
The idea is don't live in America. Live overseas.
Especially if you're an American. Yeah, that's life here. That's life here. Good shit. Very, very good shit. Cool. What kind of person do you think would like to, what kind of American person, especially from New York, especially if they're 50 some odd, especially, do you think would like to come to Taiwan or China to live? What kind of people? Because obviously it's not
Not
fair,
China. Definitely not China. But
Oh, you think if you're going to pick the two, do Taiwan?
let's say a retired person.
Okay.
A retired person that I would know
Okay.
would go to Thailand, Philippines, Taiwan. Taiwan's a little expensive though. If
Okay.
you really want to just retire and have
Yeah.
fun.
Philippines,
Thailand,
you say Vietnam? Yeah, Thailand.
I've never been to Vietnam.
Okay.
I've heard it's beautiful.
But Philippines, Thailand, nice. You can retire comfortably. And how would that be nicer or different, at least in the States?
How you do retire in the States? Not a little girl next year. You go out drinking. It's easy. You don't have to pay too much money. Good luck.
Okay, cool.
Where is
You can
this
have,
place?
you can have a
Where
good
is this
time
place
for
in the
cheap.
States?
You can have a good time for
That
cheap.
was the point, yeah. Good time for cheap.
Cool. Very nice. Anything you, Alice? I really don't have any kind of structure for this interview, but I would love. Do you have any stories about Taiwan?
What kind of stuff you want to hear? I got a lot of stuff.
Jeez, what's appropriate for YouTube? That's the question. It's not gonna get us kicked off of YouTube. Can we get like a mid-range, not like the high range, like a mid-range like party story? Don't you have like 3 examples that are like wow, don't do those 3. Do like number 4.
You want
do like number 4.
a
Like
nice person story?
for my
Somebody
mom,
did something
like a-
nice, not
Okay.
a sexual story. Just a
Okay.
nice story. Here's a nice story.
Okay.
I come here, right?
Okay.
So I just get off the plane, right?
Yeah.
I have no money. What's
Oh, this is when you first arrived.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
3 months before you met your love of your life.
I met her actually the first one.
Oh,
This is the same month.
Okay.
I'm in the bar, right? And I have a New York attitude that I gotta watch myself all the time. So
Yeah. Look at your back, look at your stuff. Yeah. Not
All
loving
right.
people.
So these three guys come over and sit down next to me
Okay.
and have a drink. I immediately think
It's a hustle,
gay,
right?
which I have nothing against gay, but yeah,
Yeah.
fucking up. What the? Why they fucking?
They're doing something. They're up to something. You know what it is, but they're up to something. And
You know what
they
they
are.
want? They just wanted to say hello. Say welcome to Taiwan, right? Then, on top of this, I said, I don't have a good place to stay for cheap, right?
Okay.
So they said, give me a call. They said, come to our office, right? And we'll sort you out with maybe like a hotel we can stay for a month. And
Oh,
pay
office
cheap,
like
right?
they're just from their business, like they're like coworkers or something.
I can't speak a word of Chinese. Right?
Okay.
I go the next day with my friend. They stop all the business. They take me out, go to a hotel, and they say, this hotel, you can pay by the month. So it's much cheaper, right?
They know where to go. They know what to do.
All they said was, we ever want to come to New York? And you show us around a little bit. And then I said, of course. This thing happened to me over and over and over and over again. I can't tell you how many times. How wonderful it is.
Wow.
Having this interview is fun. I'm from my heart.
Yeah.
I tell you that I've never been treated in this way, where people think all they want to do is be like, help me out. What do you say about that?
Nothing. It's a beautiful place to live in. Taiwan number one.
I agree.
Cool. Thank you for talking, man.
What about how many times people confuse you with Nicolas Cage?
That's story too.
Are you Nicolas Cage? For real though, are you? Okay. Well, that's what he
We
said.
still on?
That's
Can I have sex with him? Oh shit! Cut that part. Don't do that.
I eat Andrew's
Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke. Biggie Smoke for mayor, the rat slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfucker, say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace.